Simplify your life. That's they're saying here at the Gary Smith Agency in Pascagoula. Gary, how are you?
Doing good.
Good to see you.
Thank you for coming in.
Well, we wanted to come here to your office. I know usually you come to the station. We wanted to come in here and let people see how things look in here, that you are a brick and mortar company. You are actually here with your entire large staff instead of just some phone call.
Exactly. That is one of the big differences that my office makes, is that we are what I call a true brick and mortar business, where we have staff to answer the phone. Actual receptionist desk where you come in, you will be greeted by people. The staff here to help you. When you call in, there's somebody here to take your phone call. You're calling a business phone number, as I tell people, versus someone's personal cell phone who probably never answers a phone, right? Because they don't have staff. Because if they're working and doing what they're supposed to be doing, can they turn around and provide the service that you need and deserve? And of course, I think we all would probably say no.
Well, I've called here, anytime that I've ever called here, I always get someone like that.
Right.
Bam. I mean, there's usually two ladies sitting behind here, but we chased them off today. So.
And like you said, that's the difference, in my opinion, when you're looking at a business versus someone who's portraying to be a local business. Because you have a lot of outside companies now in the Medicare world who are pushing I guess I could say, the single home worker, but they're realizing that people want local service. So they're portraying to be a local company with a local address. But if you go to their office, no one's ever there. No one's there to answer the phone, or the doors are locked. There's no receptionist. If you call, you're calling a cell phone number. So you're not really calling a, quote, real business, as we all have come accustomed to getting in with the service that you expect, right? Because as you and I have talked in the past, the price is always the same. Whether you buy from us, you buy over the phone, you buy from the person down the street, or even 3 states over, the price is the same. So why wouldn't you buy from a true local company, a Mississippi-based company that's going to provide you local service? But more importantly, as the lady told me years ago, she said, now, if you don't return my phone call, she said, I'm going to come down to your office and hit you with my purse. And that has rang true every time I stop and think about it. But she said a point, are you going to help me? Yes, ma'am. And if you don't, I can drive down to your office. Yes, ma'am, you can.
And hit you with her purse.
And hit me with her purse.
Now, you've got a great staff of people here that's very knowledgeable in all the areas that y'all work with.
We do. We have grown from 2, as you know, we started up now to 13.
Wow.
And it's all due to the local people of the Gulf Coast. If it wasn't for them trusting us with their, Medicare and the process, but in return, us giving them what they've asked for, what they want. They want someone who's honest, trustworthy, someone that can call, answer the phone. We've been able to grow, and of course I've had to hire, but the good news is I've trained them, and we speak with one voice. The message that I'm pushing is that we will help you. We will guide you through this process from start to finish, whether you're retiring, coming off of a group, you've worked past Medicare age and now you're retiring, or you retired early, not sure what to do. You had kind of mentioned earlier a little story.
This is my situation.
Yeah.
The fact that, I turned 65 this year. Hallelujah. And we've had this conversation many times. What do I do? What should I do? And one of the things that you told me here recently is I plan on still working for a while, that don't worry about Medicare right now, because I still plan on working for, several more years.
And that's right. In your scenario, you can delay and not take your Medicare without any penalties because you're working full-time with group health insurance. But then there's a lot of situations that people get confused. They don't take the Medicare when they should have, then they have an accident.
Yeah, which a friend of mine had recently. She didn't take the Medicare, fell, broke her arm in 4 places, and there's no telling what kind of medical bills that she's going to have now.
That's right. And see, she can't just run down and take Medicare.
Yeah.
She has to wait due to the federal rules. And that's what we tell people. If you miss due to not being properly educated or misinformed, the government doesn't care. They have rules, and if you don't follow those rules, they just honestly don't care.
All the government cares about is as long as you pay your taxes.
That's it. That is it.
Gotta pay
And
your
so, yeah, sadly, we run into a lot of scenarios where people have to go 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 months with no coverage at all.
Wow.
And
That's a shame.
it's sad due to, just like you said, being misinformed, call Social Security, they didn't tell you correctly, or they talk to someone who doesn't have a local office, who's new in the business, here today, gone tomorrow. How do you get in touch with that person? So you're now stuck, and you have no coverage, and the person who signed you up, his phone number is disconnected.
Or either that or they're 3 states away and you have no idea, how to get, you can't go see them.
You can't see them.
Whereas you can drive right down here to Pascagoula off of Vernon Street.
Vernon Street, right across from the Pascagoula Senior Center, we got a 70-foot flagpole with a 20-foot American flag. You come down Highway 90, I tell everybody to look for the big 20-foot American flag. You cannot miss it.
No, not at all, not at all. And they're doing some work out on Highway 90, and it's looking, widening up out there.
It's
good.
getting
Come
better.
on.
It's getting better.
But, and again, all the people that have the opportunity to, call, set up an appointment. You've got 2 wonderful ladies that are usually behind this desk taking the phone calls.
I've been blessed with my staff. I can honestly say we've got good people. And one of the differences is that my people actually care. I mean, we actually love what we do. We like working with seniors. We've all kind of gravitated towards, some of my girls came from the property and casualty industry at State Farm and Allstates, et cetera, and they love the Medicare business because of we actually care. It's a total difference. Nobody cares about the auto agent, it's auto insurance, right? It's homeowners insurance, it's workers' comp.
Right.
This stuff is life-changing.
Yeah. Well, we have about less than a minute left. So any other things that you'd like to mention about your company here?
The biggest thing I would say, we picked the slogan for a reason, is that we put the care in Medicare. And that really fits exactly what we're standing for.
It really does. It really does. And I've enjoyed all the conversations that we've had over the past and been very informational to me. And especially now that, again, it's almost that time. But and knowing that as long as I'm not working, as long as I'm continuing to work, I don't have to worry about doing that or anything. But when I do get ready, you're the first one I'm going to call.
And we appreciate it.
I definitely will. Gary, as always, a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Gary Smith Agency, when it comes to your Medicare questions or anything like that, whether you're about to turn 65 or you already are at that age to get Medicare or anything, give them a call and they'll be glad to meet you personally right here in the building, or they'll come to your house.